Hello, everyone, and welcome to another podcast, another ROCM podcast. Today, I am, of course, again with my co-host, Azaria.
Hello. Hello.
Also known as Richard.
Hello.
And Johnty.
Hello.
And our guest, Ernest.
Yes, good afternoon.
It's our esports mentor.
Yeah.
He's the guest today. We're going to talk about him a lot. We're going to ask him questions. We're going to introduce him to everyone.
Very exciting.
Very exciting, indeed. Just first off, who are you?
Whoa, it's a difficult question.
Let's start with how's everyone doing, all right? Because before
how's
we
everyone doing?
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing well. I came back from a concert last night of Alicia Keys, so I feel very suave. It was a beautiful concert. Good to have some events again after 2 years of Corona, of course.
Yeah.
Which blends into how we feel today. So yeah, we came together to rock 'em with each other, and I'm very excited to do that.
So Johnty, how are you doing?
I'm not okay.
No? Oh,
No.
too bad.
Don't question it.
No. You doing all right?
It's all right. Not above average.
Yeah, I'm also doing all right.
Yeah.
4 hours of sleep, it's enough. Don't need
Yeah,
more.
I mean, 2 hours of sleep is enough.
Yeah, indeed.
Wow.
I don't know how you do it.
So we're gonna talk about that later, I think. Because
That's I think we should. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's do this.
And now let's start. Who are you, Ernest?
oh wow.
Introduce.
So I'm Ernest Adriaansz. I was born and raised here in The Hague, the Netherlands. I studied at the Academy for Sports Instructors. After that, I did study commercial economics. Then the crisis hit in the Netherlands, and then I moved abroad to work for some IT companies. And after 12 years of international working in Malaga, in London, and in Dublin, I decided to move back to the Netherlands to start working as a youth coach, which is what I do nowadays. And at the same time, I'm working with you guys to run this pilot in esports.
Yeah, because you're our mentor, our esports coach, our mentor, our teacher.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like...
It's a big list. I feel like it's gonna keep on going. Manager, chief executive officer, manager esports. I mean,
commando.
oh yes,
chief and
marine sergeant. Oh, kijk. Yeah, there you go.
Why did you choose for esports?
To be honest, when the application or the role came up, I was like, what do I actually want to do and achieve in life? And then I ran back some memories, and what I always love to do is to be in competition, to get excited, to get that energy, and then have an energy boost as well. And to combine that with gaming is super cool. But back in the time when I was gaming, I was doing that on Amiga or Commodore 64 or the PC 386. Then the Pentium came out, so the 486.
Yeah.
So I go way back if you go to gaming. But then the gaming consoles came, and that took over. And that's actually where I got stuck. So nowadays I game on a PS5, which is not really gaming for you guys.
No, we play on PCs.
Thanks.
Most of us.
Well, I mean, you have to. You don't have to. You shouldn't underestimate consoles, because console world is big, even though it's esports as well. Japan, China, Korea, it really is a big thing.
Also mobile games.
Yeah, mobile games,
India.
definitely mobile games.
In India, it's very big.
Yeah, it's still a field where I'd love to explore what's there, because even guys in our class and girls are playing mobile games, but I'm not that known to the mobile games, actually.
Me neither. I don't know a lot about that. I just know that it's very big in some countries. It's just bigger than the PC gaming.
Yeah.
In India, yes, in India, it's like almost all mobile games, esports. PUBG Mobile and stuff is very big. It's very big.
I've heard a lot about PUBG Mobile past years.
Oh, I don't like
Very
PUBG
big.
Mobile.
We make jokes about it, but it's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's on the next level. They really hit the spot there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so you went to school for sports coach.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff did you learn there?
So my own sports that I was exercising were track and fields or athletics, tennis, field hockey. And so I was studying to become a teacher in any of those. Rolled into winter sports such as skiing and snowboarding. Kept evolving. I just like all kind of sports.
Oh, okay. And you learned like how to motivate people there, or is it like
Motivate, how to build classes, how to build up modules and make sure that exercises are being repeated, because if you do a lot of training on a specific area, then you become better in that part, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you were taught over there, such as and other things like physiotherapy, or how does the body or how does the mind work?
Ah, okay. So also deeper stuff like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. And then you did economics.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that like?
Well, the reason why I went to study for economics was like, I thought that I'm always been, in my mind I've always been the greatest sporter all time. But in the back of my mind there was a voice that said, what if you break your leg? Or what if you lose an arm? Yeah. So with that I was saying like, okay, maybe I should run a sports facility at that moment if I become dependent on anyone or anything else. So I took the commercial part of it as well.
All right. Yeah. And what kind of stuff did you learn there?
A lot of stuff like bookkeeping and
The fun stuff.
administration, which is my worst.
You administrate.
I can't do it.
I hear that from more people, that administration is not the it's not their go-to thing to do.
No.
It's really hateful.
Painful.
I mean, I
hateful.
like administration. It's fun.
You like
Yeah?
administration?
Oh yeah, I do.
Why?
It's very
I'll
good.
keep that in
What's
the back
there
of
to
my
like?
mind.
Let's just say that I find, okay, so I'm like in a family. My grandpa was like a financial administrator back in the days for the ministry, and I don't know, it kind of runs in the family. We are like very occupied, but like very I don't know, we like relaxed stuff, and I feel like administration is like relaxed.
I always feel
Relax.
like people who do administration very well are maybe autistic.
Oh, well, I might be, I might be, I guess.
Lightly, we can't scrap that if that's too too hard.
No, it's
But
fine.
You
No, but
I can't. If I need to read a book, I fall asleep.
Oh, I do. Same. It's like books. Books is a no-go. You shouldn't do that.
Same, I don't know.
I mean-
I get distracted reading books. It's just, I don't know, man. It's,
Why do
No,
you
no.
read boring books then? Go read exciting books.
Wow.
Like what? Like,
Yeah. What's the
exciting
best
book?
recent exciting book that you read?
The best one. I'm following series right now, but I don't read like regular books because they are most of the time boring. Most
True.
of the time.
True.
There are probably exceptions, but I don't know an
Like,
exception.
like Java scripting handbook.
JavaScript.
We're open to suggestions. Though.
No, I'm not talking about that. The books or the strips that you should call it. I like that you have like an image in your head. Okay, this
Yeah.
is how a character should look like, and then you can read a story about that character going around doing whatever the story is about. So in things like manga, that's the Japanese version of strips that you have in America.
Comic books.
Yeah, comic books. The story building is a lot different because here you have in the Western countries you have like Marvel and DC. It has always been around, but in Japan you have like more. In my opinion, it's more creative, and there are more different stories and more exciting stories. What I say.
They take more risks. They
But
search the barrier more. They search the
and they shred it and they shred the barrier.
Would you say?
they shred the barrier.
Would you say a bit more using of your own imagination, filling the blanks, thinking
Yes.
about it?
Because that's the difference. Because you have mangas, that's the comic books, what we described with just the images, just like normal between quotes.
Yeah.
But you also have light novels. That's like the story, just like a manga, but without, much of the pictures. You have in like 1 to 10 pages, you have one image with like a character or a situation more described, and that's a fun way to read stories as well, because you know, okay, this is an important character because they are going to show the picture, but maybe you don't even know the character yet, but they are showing the picture. You have to put your imagination to work even more than in manga, in my opinion.
Can you name one of your favorite mangas that we should?
That's really hard. I'm reading a lot because some of the stories begin really good, but end really bad. I can say one that I know for sure that has that situation, and that's Attack on Titan. Almost everyone knows it, but
No, I haven't finished it.
yeah.
I haven't finished it yet. I don't know.
But
I don't know the ending.
you watch the anime, right?
Yeah.
Because I hope they are gonna do an anime original. Because I read the ending because someone wanted to spoil me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be first. You know, I'm gonna just read everything out from where I was in the anime. And I wish I didn't do it. I just
Okay.
I mean, since I first began watching it and reading it after a few years, I was really enjoying it. It was really a boundary that they shred and just gone crazy. Because Attack on Titan, the name says it. Titans, huge humans, are attacking normal people. And if you want to know more about it, you just have to read it or watch it or whatsoever. The anime is really good until now.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yes.
Where can we
he's
find
gonna
it?
watch it. Okay.
In the Netherlands, you can only get it on Crunchyroll, I guess.
In what?
Crunchyroll, that's a website or an app.
It's a site for animes.
Yeah, where you can watch a lot of anime.
Let's paste the link under our podcast, and then everybody should watch it.
Yes.
Sponsored by Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll
If you're down, you know.
wink, wink,
Wink, wink.
wink, wink.
Yeah. Okay. Let's return to Ernest. What kind of work did you do before this?
I did a lot of jobs. So I used to work in catering, food and beverages, serve people food and beverages. In sports, of course, sports instructor. Yeah, all kind of jobs, but the most successful job and well-paid job was in IT, where I used to work as a sales person, and I crawled my way up to sales manager or regional manager, and yeah, that was fun. That's what I did for companies like Oracle, Microsoft, Dell, Box.com. Everybody should go and see what it is. If you have questions, come to
That's
me.
why you're so enthusiastic
I
about
am.
Box.
That company made my life. Yeah, made it fun anyway.
Yeah, you had like big involvement with Box, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I used to. I helped them grow into our continental Europe. So I was one of the first when it was still pre-IPO, so it wasn't a public company yet. It's also fun that you guys work in IT. So if you go and work for a company, you can choose to go for a pre-IPO company, and usually they give you some shares as part of your contract.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh.
I see.
If the company goes public or if they're being acquired by another company, then those shares rise.
Oh,
in
yes.
value.
I see. I see.
And so
Interesting
suddenly you have a
information.
bonus. Like, what?
Wow. Okay.
Just a tip. Wink, wink.
Wink,
Just a
wink,
small tip, wink, wink. Really search for those companies. You should probably do that. Be the first. I say
One of the first.
First
Or
of
one
second.
of the first.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You also have this this business AAA team.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so AAA team. When I about 4 years ago, I started to lose my drive into sales, and I started to question what did I want to do until I retire or when I retire, and I found that the most I got the best feeling out of working with young people and teaching them about life or skills. And that's what I do. I transfer my energy into other people who have questions. And I became a youth coach. So that's what I still do. I offer people coaching sessions. So just one-to-one sessions on what they want to know outside of school, or things that they can talk about with their parents or cannot talk about at school. So they can come to me.
So when can I schedule a session?
The app is on. We can come back to that offline, definitely.
So just a small plug. Where can we find your services? You're beautiful for the services.
Very nice. So, well, my last name is Adriaansz, and if you write that in Dutch, then 3 is 3. So it's A, number 3, double A for Alpha, N for Nevada, S for Sierra, and Z for Zulu.com. So Adriaansz.com. Come and see me. .com and see me. And you'll see part of it is the coaching business, and the other part of it is about myself, because I do a little bit of acting as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen you in commercials, for example.
Yes, yeah.
How did that happen? How do you?
So my all of my lifetime I've been acting. So I think everybody plays an act. Only I find it nice to crawl into other people's skin or stories and express those stories or tell those stories. I like to be a storyteller. And about a year ago, 2 years ago, I said, maybe that's a talent that I haven't explored yet. And I started to explore talents that I, or still not can, like Photoshop. I cannot do it. I just cannot do it. I try. I cannot do it. Video editing, I cannot do it. Play music, I cannot do it. But acting or telling fun stories, that's something I think I can. And I was asked to play some roles in commercials.
What commercials have you played in?
Most of them are insurance companies that ask me. I don't know why. Maybe my smile is breakable.
You have a beautiful. You have a beautiful smile, beautiful face.
smile.
I mean, I see why. Like I was like the first time I ever watched TV. Right, it was like yesterday or the day before that, and I saw you there, and I was like, wait, is that Ernest? Oh, it was. He was just standing there with a big smile. With his what was it? What it's called again? Like a
water flower.
With a
flower water.
Yeah, with a watering.
Yeah, because the commercials are on TV and it just pops up and I'm like, hey, I know him.
I haven't seen any of them. I'm shocked.
Oh, you should see them. They're fantastic.
Should I just look up Ernest Adriaansz TV commercial on YouTube and I can find
Definitely.
it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You'll find them on my channel. Absolutely.
Oh, amazing.
I'll do.
Insurance? Anything else? Have you played in a film?
I have played in a film.
Yeah.
I've played in a movie.
Dutch one or
no? Actually, an American production.
Okay.
The name is called The Tiger's Tail. So I played there with Kim Cattrall, which is one of the ladies from Sex and the City.
Okay.
That's a nice reference, I think. And there are some big names that played in that film. I'm actually still looking, wink, wink, for someone to ask me to play in a Netflix series or movie. Let's go. Or Videoland or anything like that.
Ernest in Mokko Mafia.
Yes.
Or Undercover.
I mean,
Undercover.
Yeah, like he would be that undercover cop.
Yes.
He would actually be that undercover cop.
Yeah. That would. Yeah.
Or let's just say like he just arrived in the Netherlands. He just came from Suriname, where he's a cop, and then he's basically asked to be undercover police.
Yeah,
From
I don't know. I can definitely
write
see
the
that.
script. Or maybe we should write a script on esports.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
And we should push it to one of the production
The
companies.
esports movie.
You know what we should do? We should just document our esports team.
We are doing that. That is the podcast.
Oh, I mean.
Welcome, Richard. Welcome to the podcast.
I was just forgetting what this is about. No, I mean like a while back we had a esports documentary on I don't know what it was, Cloud9. Was it Cloud9? They had like a documentary on how they started.
Yep, I have seen it.
It's quite interesting from the beginnings to the tournaments to the competitions. It's quite interesting.
So, question to you guys, because we're in the Netherlands, and well, I must say, if I look internationally, I've been exploring internationally what is happening around esports. We're like if you talk about esports in the Netherlands or maybe the Benelux, I'm not sure. Then people refer to FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, FIFA is the go-to.
Number one Dutch game.
Why and how are we gonna? Should it change or how are we gonna change this?
I think it's the beginning because FIFA is familiar because it's football and
Yes.
football is really big in the Netherlands. So people recognize it immediately. They don't recognize Counter-Strike immediately. They're not like, oh, this shooting, I don't know what this is. But football, they're like, oh, I know that. So I think this is just the beginning with the FIFA, and the other games will come as time goes on.
Okay.
I think Rocket League is a really good example because what we did with their opening was play Rocket League so everyone could understand it, between quotes.
True.
And that's why we should push Rocket League this coming year in the program even more to the public, to school, to everything. So we can at least get esports a name. And then maybe if this program is going to be rehearsed, then they can focus on other games and get like a bigger public for it.
Yeah, I like that strategy. Yeah, absolutely.
We found out that there are quite a lot of Dutch Rocket League players. We asked Reza, there are a lot of them.
Oh,
Yes.
Compared to other games, compared to Counter-Strike, compared to...
Really?
Yeah, there are a lot of big players that are Dutch for Rocket League.
earning money.
Yes,
Yes, pro players.
In big teams.
Nice. All right.
Let's just say that, I mean, there's a lot of them. A current count of Dutch Rocket League players is like 150.
I mean, yeah, there's also a lot of Dutch CSGO players, but like playing in big teams, you know.
Oh yeah, we had, what's that guy called again? He was like praying for Heroic.
Remco.
Panda?
2021.
Remco, right?
Yeah.
And Reza said Remco.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, that's
Pretty,
a good one.
uh,
Heroic is a big team. They also have a CSGO team and
Very
like a
big
bunch
team.
of other teams. It's pretty big. Yeah.
But I didn't think they made it in the CSGO league, did they?
They
Heroic.
did. They were.
Heroic.
I mean, they didn't make it to the major.
Oh, no, they
They
definitely
didn't
did
make
not.
it to the playoffs. They did make it to
They
the
did
major.
make it to the playoffs, yeah.
They didn't.
Sadly.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
They got beat by Navi. That's all I saw. That's
I mean,
all
I mean
Again?
that kind of says enough, though.
Now
Yeah,
we came
yeah.
to the semifinals.
Navi
Oh,
came
yeah,
to the
yeah.
finals. They
Definitely
played
did.
against FaZe. in the
yeah,
finals.
yeah. Never came
Yeah,
to
they
the
destroyed Ens in the semifinals.
Oh, big.
Very good. Very
It wasn't
good.
even fun.
But yeah, I think esports still has a way to go in the
Yeah.
Netherlands. Considering that FIFA is like a
Mainstream.
it's like a Dutch game. People love
Yeah.
football. People love playing football, looking at it. Holland or Netherlands has a big history on football.
True.
Yes.
A lot of championships, a lot of tournaments, a lot of competition. So I mean, it really is a thing of the Dutch people. It's really
It's,
a thing that's basically born in the hearts.
It's ironic though, because no one in our esports team plays FIFA.
No.
But FIFA is the biggest esports in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't
It
know.
is
how
an
that-
interesting.
It's
aspect,
interesting.
So that's why I asked. Like,
Times are changing, I guess.
Times are changing. It's already changing. We're already making a move.
maybe we should start recruiting people on the campus by setting up a FIFA tournament, and then mid-play we just put in random games like CS:GO. or
Little break,
or
1v1 now in CS.
suddenly they're
Sorry.
like they change from Messi to some Valorant player or something.
Oh, I definitely think there's a big play at that. I think that we should definitely interact more with schools. Definitely
Yes.
interact with our own school. We have a big school. It's a very big school with a lot of campuses. I think that's about the biggest start that we could do.
True.
Yeah, there are a lot of things we could connect with each other.
Oh yeah.
Like earlier today, we had like a little CS:GO tournament and like CS:GO, or no, not CS:GO, like introducing esports to another school
Yeah.
of the same name.
Yep.
Like how do I say? ROCM Mondrian is like a bunch of schools. They have a bunch
School
of
group.
educations,
60
and
plus.
we invited one of the educations to come look at our esports, like how the, yeah. So it's connecting the schools together. more.
Absolutely.
And we want to do more of that.
And that feedback was amazing. They had a lot of beautiful feedback.
Oh, you heard
Yes.
feedback already.
They definitely loved it.
Yeah, they talked
Yeah,
with
I
us
mean,
like what
I-
they liked and stuff.
So I instead of talking with the teachers, I really like to connect with the students because I am a student myself.
Yeah.
And talking with them, it gives me a different perspective. Some were like kind of sad that they didn't know about esports, but we had it. Some were actually surprised we had an esports program. Someone really made a comment like, "Hey man, if I knew there was esports, I would have literally joined the school like 2 years ago."
Oh wow.
So there's a lot of feedback fun feedback that you hear from some students, and I think that if we go push further to those 60 plus schools,
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a lot.
I mean, we just got 24 students today.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that times 60, man. You know how much that is? That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people we can introduce to esports. It's a lot.
They have family, they have friends.
Yes.
Let them introduce it to their friends and family.
Dream big. That's
I agree.
You could really do a lot of things.
visionaries. Let's invite Elon Musk as well.
Oh yeah, we
Yes.
should invite them.
If
I'd
Elon
love
Musk
to.
wants to join and come, yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, we
Of
need
course.
we need a
Always
Tesla
welcome.
factory to make sure our PCs run
Just that tired. That's not
like
fun.
on
He's
green
gonna shoot
energy.
them.
Let our PCs run on green energy. I think that's a good idea. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh, the modules.
the
Do
modules.
you have that on your PC?
Oh yeah, I have the modules.
Talk a bit about that.
So a bit about modules. We have a few modules on the program. We're like more or less interested in the inside of those modules.
Alright.
I can just quickly tell all of them. We have 5 modules. We've gone over a few. Introduction to esports, esports skills, strategy and analysis, esports teams, organizations and brands, streaming for esports, and organizing an esports event. So, Ernest, what can you really tell us about these modules? What is your vision behind it? What is your vision towards esports itself?
Wow. Okay. So my vision might be different from what Mondriaan's vision is. It's running parallel because Mondriaan, we're running this program in the Techniek Innovatiehuis, so the Technical Innovation House, where everything drives around how can you connect schools without looking at the different industries that they're focusing on. What is something that connects those schools? We talked about it just now. And what drives innovation? So this is one of the 3 programs that we're running now in the excellence program, and you guys are part of the 24 selected excellent students who are running this program from January this year to March next year. And that program that we've written, we had help, external help, on how to build this program. What should it be? What should it contain? How can we structure it? But I think if we look at the way that it is written down and the way that we're in an acceleration actually on what we're doing. So now we're on module 4. We're streaming. We're building this podcast. This morning we had an event, which is one of the 4 or 5 events that we already had.
Yep.
If you look at module 5, it's build a tournament,
Tournament.
right?
Yep.
So actually, we're kind of building backwards from what we have written down,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, yeah, we actually are.
We don't have gear yet, which is module 3.
I don't know. I feel like everything is like moving backwards because everything has a different time. Everything was expected a bit different.
Yes.
But it's not weird because
we're kind of merging it together.
Yeah.
more.
True.
It's like, you know,
Building into one.
it's
Yes.
beginning
Yes.
beginning to one thing, and yeah.
Absolutely. But then my vision is to build or extend this to a success. And by the end of March, you guys will probably be one of the people that can help with new classes that want to start on this project. And my vision is to have this program taught on every school in the Netherlands.
Yes.
So that's my vision. Actually, internationally, but let's start in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And why? Because I think that if you try to teach someone a new skill in a different language, it's very difficult, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you teach someone a skill that you want to transfer in their same language that they speak, might be something that they understand and are willing to learn. And this is the same. So you guys love gaming.
Oh, yeah.
The people in our class, so the guys and the girls love gaming. It's their language. And through that language, we're teaching all kind of different skills. We've been through a lot already emotionally. We've been through fights. We've been to discussions. We've been to traveling together. We've been to there's different dynamics within the groups.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's growing, and it's nice to be in this group. It's a very pleasant way, the way this is going. So if I can replicate this onto the 60 schools and then the 100,000 schools, that please call me. My name is Ernest, and yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it's possible in other countries like Denmark. It's already like big. Like a lot of schools have like esports or like a program or teams or like something like that. It's just
Absolutely.
we're kind of behind in the Netherlands.
We're kind of behind it in that.
Which also means there's a lot to do. Which also means there's a lot of money still to make.
Yeah, exactly. So we're losing out on money, actually. So
there's
you
still
guys
a
are
lot
still
of
at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you guys can gain a lot of money.
Yeah,
Let's say
there's
that.
like it's like on one side it's not that big yet, so there's not of maybe companies don't take you seriously immediately.
True.
But at the other side, it's not that big, so there's still a lot of cake to get.
Yeah.
A lot of I
Pieces
don't know
of
how
the
to
cake. Yeah,
pieces of the
definitely.
cake to get. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so a lot of parents or a lot of adults don't see the full value or the full scope of what esports actually entails.
Yeah.
So we've been to an event with how many viewers were there daily on the stream?
The peak was 2 million.
2 million.
2 million.
How many people were at the event itself?
Almost 100,000.
No, not 100,000. Like I don't know how many seats
I think
there are.
60,000 or
Yeah,
something.
but
60,000.
over the course of the 4 days.
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Let's say 60,000, 100,000.
yeah.
It's a lot. It's
a lot of people.
It's
And
a
they
lot of
bought
people.
tickets. We got them sponsored, so we were lucky. But a lot of
Thank
people
you, PGL, again. Thank you.
a lot of people buy tickets. A lot of people spend money to have food. A lot of people spend money on the merchandise that you get.
Yes.
And don't forget that not only the players are at the event, it's the event builders, it's the promoting teams, it's the people around those players. So massage, mental health,
Staff.
Staff.
Like bartenders, shop owners. It's like a lot of people.
Even things you don't immediately think about, like setting up the PCs or something.
Exactly.
Like, that's all part of it as well.
Shoutcasters, building that studio.
Shoutcasters, yeah.
YouTubers.
There's YouTubers,
Oh,
streamers, the different stream platforms, right? So there's a lot of impact around those players that we as students can build into or work ourselves into. And I think that is something that we still need to provide as information, and
Yeah,
we can
'cause
help them understand.
a lot of parents think that, they're just gonna do gaming. It's just, him playing the game there. But there's a lot of more things.
Yep.
Yeah. They
Yep.
don't, yeah.
Like Johnty, how do you talk to your parents around gaming?
Around gaming or the program? Because that's
Let's take the two of them. Yeah.
The two of them, because it's a bit different. Because the program is still school, and my parents find it's school, so it's important.
Okay.
But if I am gaming, I mean, it's not like I'm taking priority of it, but I am taking priority of the program. For example, when we had to play at home to play the game with each other, I said to my parents, because normally you're gonna eat at 6 o'clock. So I had to say I have school, and then they come in my room to bring me my food, and they sit
They're playing games.
That's a nice way.
And then I came down afterwards with my plate and
Cutlery.
yeah. And they said that you were busy with school, right? Yeah. That's the program. That's the program I'm doing, and I had a lot of I spent a lot of time talking to them, and they believe the potential that's behind it, but they want to see what this gonna develop into, because they are both. My dad only ever played on the PlayStation 2. Never again. He played. Since he couldn't beat me, never again. But he played Mario Kart with me, when I was younger. But since I could beat him, it wasn't fun anymore. So that he was like that. He wasn't into games, for his life.
Yeah.
But my mom really does want to believe the potential of gaming. And she doesn't care about FPS, first-person shooter games, or platforming games, or what's Rocket League for game. I don't know.
Hand-eye
I
coordination,
don't know.
strategy. It's like what people don't understand, or some people don't, is they don't have enough information about it. Same thing why companies think it's just gaming, or parents just think it's gaming. But if you're going to start looking into education, because that's what this is that really there's a lot of things to explore. You're going to make analysis. What are those analysis for? A lot of people, a lot of type of expertises use analysis to make company plans, sport plans. Same thing with hand-eye coordination. How am I going to do this? Thinking forward. An architect has to build a plan, make a plan, and execute it. But how do you do that in a game? It has actually proven that gaming is actually very attentive to those things. Math. People are getting better at math. People are getting better at speaking English. People are actually really getting educated without knowing they're getting educated.
One of the big reasons I can speak English is gaming.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
If I didn't game, I wouldn't be able to speak English like this.
The only reason I know I can speak English is because I literally played Minecraft.
Yes, yes. I was about to say that you can play Minecraft in literally every language.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you could in English, you didn't say obsidian, you said obsidian. You couldn't speak the
Okay.
Yeah, Minecraft can be in any language. Any.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
they
like
they even have a Lord of the Rings language that doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, they
You can play it in our
cat language, pirate language, Lord of the Rings
pirate language.
it has been a meme, but Minecraft can really learn you a thing of two.
Yeah.
Because Minecraft is so big nowadays. People make whole maps, like educational maps with redstone, with command blocks, with things that are like...
People have made a computer inside of Minecraft.
Yeah. They made a computer...
Because of the tools Minecraft provides, you can make your own PC just in the game.
Yes.
It's insane. It's incredible.
So how do you, Azaria, are you speaking at home about gaming, the program?
Well, I'm really not. The most conversation I have with my mom or dad is like, yeah, I have to go. I have to be there at 5. I have to be there 5 p.m. I'm gonna be working there.
I have to be somewhere.
I'm gonna be there at 9 p.m. because I have some stuff to do. I have to set up some stuff. I have to work. I have to do this. I have to do that.
So would you say that we need to invite them for an informational session?
Well, I mean, I've kind of explained what I do. I've kind of explained my what I do in the program. And I really don't really see it as anything else. I just see it as a job, as work. I do my work. I'm having fun with it. And that's kind of how they started to seeing it as well. Because I was so dedicated at doing what I want to do, getting stuff sorted, organizing things. They kind of have that feeling, like, yeah. I mean, why is he working that hard just for gaming? Why is he doing this, or why is he doing that? Why is he organizing things? Why does he have to travel every day? Yeah, they're like surprised in some way.
Gotcha.
Not because I'm gaming, just because I'm so occupied with everything behind it.
Around gaming.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay, we'll invite them, definitely. And you, Appa?
Yeah, my parents, they're pretty supportive. They like that I'm doing this. Because they already kind of get what esports is and stuff.
Okay.
They don't game themselves, but I have showed them like esports before and like gaming and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I think my dad used to play games on like an Atari or something, but that's like Pong and stuff. So, you know,
It's a great game.
still
It's a
games.
great game.
He also played Sonic. He used to play Sonic on like a Sega.
I think Pong was the first international tournament ever that was played.
Yeah,
right?
it was a Pong tournament.
For prize money.
Yeah, for prize money. Yeah.
Crazy.
You know, like those arcade.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but they are because I've showed them. Like, I've also been to gaming events with my dad and with my mom as well.
I
So they
saw
have,
your mom brought you to Antwerp. So
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, my
Yes.
mom brought me to Antwerp.
So
It's because she knows she already knows that there is like a lot of work and things to learn in esports. Maybe she doesn't fully get it yet, but she has seen what kind of stuff there is. So they both get like, oh yeah, he's doing something that he could use in the future.
I love that. So how would you you guys tell the listeners that are maybe struggling having that conversation with their parents to help their parents understand what they're actually doing?
That's a good one, because at the end of the day, I don't want to give them free pass. Like, yeah, man, gaming just it gives you this skill or that skill. It's like you have to see that skill in front of you and see how you're going to reach that skill. For instance, if you want to learn how to organize an event, it's not like, yeah, parents, I'm going to just game this game and I'm going to be a master at organizing events. It doesn't really work like that. If you have to see the whole picture of it. And I think as long as you're gaming and being able to show the bigger picture rather than just the gaming, I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah, you have to actually show them. I think you have to not only just talk about play this game or this and that. Show them, let them play the game, let them see, and then play yourself, and then they can see there's a skill difference. There is something here. It's not just I'm pressing buttons at the PC. I'm actually he's actually doing something.
You're being aware.
He's being
aware of what you're doing.
Yeah, you're aware. You're not.
But the thing is, in this digital world that we're living in and going to live in, it's way harder to get people you can really go with to places. Because for me, for example, my parents supported me in doing the program in the first place because there were people with the same interests and a lot of between quotes friends to make. I mean, in the end, it was positive. 9 of the 10 times it isn't. So it's it's in my opinion, it's been really great until now, and I hope it's going to be even better in the future. But it's really, apart from the gaming and all the skills you're gonna learn, it's really about the bond that you're going to create with the people you're doing this with, because you're one team.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love those touching words.
Yeah,
and
nice.
if you show that to your parents, not just just talk about it, but show them, then they will get it more. That's what I try to do with my parents, and they are like, oh yeah, this is good.
You shouldn't push it as well. Just over time, they're gonna see okay, he's dedicated. He wants to do this. But knowing myself, I game a lot, 24/7. I used to. And then my dad would walk in and see me gaming, or my mom would walk in and see me gaming. And it could get annoying, because if they only walk in and see you do that, I mean, that's really not really that good, right? But it could really teach you two things. Are you really only focused on gaming, or are you focused on getting yourself skilled at what you like to do? There's a big difference. If you can't explain your parents I'm just trying to be better at this or that, or I want to do this, it's you really have to talk with your parents. That's the first step.
Yeah, but there's also a flip side, of course. Because the world they know, they think gaming, people that only eat Doritos and drink Mountain Dew all day and don't do anything. They don't think, they're just watching the screen. That's what they think, which exists, but that's, which exists.
No brain.
It has to be a healthy relationship with gaming. Yeah. Not just gaming, eating food, not exercising. That's not healthy. But that goes with anything. You also have people that are addicted to playing chess, that are doing the same thing.
Yep, very nice.
But then with chess,
I'd love applause for that comparison.
Oh, I don't know what button that is again.
Third one.
Oh God.
Third one.
This is this
Third
one.
Hey, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Good.
Thank you.
I mean, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
You
Thanks
just-
for your answers.
You just need a healthy relationship with it, like with anything. It's just the same with gaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just the media likes to talk about the bad side because that gets the clicks.
Yes.
Definitely.
And that's why we have to get the good side in the picture, because everyone thinks now, oh, it's bad. Wait, it's good? What about it?
I think good about it. Yeah.
Just because right now people think it's bad, it's addicting, it's not good for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We should push it into the light, the good side. I mean, we just have to flip the coin and show people show for example, middle schools, that it's really important for them to already get people to get that skills or develop that skills.
To be honest, and to dive into that point, so I've been to an event in London last year, where Microsoft was at, and they were presenting around esports, and they are providing free licenses to schools, especially middle schools, to help them build stuff in Minecraft.
Minecraft Education Edition.
Minecraft
Yes.
Education, and it's crazy what I've seen that those kids build within half an hour.
Yeah.
They are architect. They can build buildings. They can build me a kitchen. They can. It's
But that version
ridiculous.
of Minecraft is kind of crazy. You can do chemistry and stuff in it.
Yeah,
It's
history,
very- it's-
chemistry.
yeah.
All
They should
kinda-
put that in the main game.
I
That-
don't- yeah,
that
I
would
don't
be
know
a
why.
great update.
You
I mean,
can
I'm
make, like-
glad it isn't though,
You have
because you have to understand that Minecraft Education Edition is the next step.
yeah. Okay.
It's you've
Yeah.
played the game, you've got the feeling, but then you're getting like into advanced stuff like chemistry.
Yeah, you have like
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
chemistry,
yeah.
like mixing chemicals to make like torches and stuff.
I mean,
It's
I mean-
very
Go ahead and give all of those 10-year-old and 9-year-old Minecraft
But
Education Edition, man. That would
Maybe
be great.
make it like a mode. Like if hardcore, you die. Okay, you dead. You know.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have like the advanced edition or something or something. They are betting at naming than I am.
I'm-
So
Yeah,
you know, something like that.
I'm sure Microsoft has a big reason of not including that because it's really a difference. You really can see like the lines or the line between there. The one is really educating yourself on building, architecture, chemistry, maths, and the other one is
History.
mainly just really the game.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Educational purposes versus
Yeah.
relaxation or
Just playing the game,
yeah.
building some
So,
stuff. and yeah.
it really
Amusement.
provides the barrier. Really provides the barrier between the stereotypical thing, gaming and education.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's also what we're doing in the school with esports.
Yeah, so
barrier
We
between
should play
gaming and-
Minecraft all together. Where's the server?
I mean,
Where's
I
the server?
suggested a server
Honestly-
before, and yeah.
I think it would be a great idea. Since we're talking about education, let's just maybe
At some point,
invite middle
Sure.
schools.
servers cost money.
We should be fine.
Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah.
It's like as you said, Microsoft gives out license. I think it's a good idea to step forward to Microsoft. Like, hey, this is our plan.
Oh yeah.
Do you want the Minecraft realm?
We want a Minecraft realm.
We want to
never
go
know,
ahead
you
and
never know.
make education a bit more on esports.
Yeah.
Break the stereotype.
And that's it, right? Right? We've come full circle into gaming and esports, and you know,
Yeah,
like education, what it all, you know,
Yeah.
it comes together. It
the whole
comes together.
circle is a
It's
whole.
together. That's what it, you know, that's what we're introducing.
That's what we're
We've
heading
gone full
for.
circle in the podcast.
That's what we're living.
Oh, yeah.
Is what we're living. Yes.
That's what we're discussing at this podcast.
Cool.
Gaming and
We've
a lot.
we've talked about a lot.
Oh yeah.
Anyone still has anything to say? Maybe anything to bring up? Any interesting ideas?
Oh yeah. I do.
Yes. Okay.
I had fun. It was
Yes,
good.
it was very.
It was a
fun.
blast.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
amazing.
What did you think, Ernest, of the podcast?
Yeah, I love
Nice.
it.
Yeah,
It's great to have this part of the modules already set up. It's great that the school can provide us with the
With the equipment.
the
Yeah.
equipment,
Equipment, yeah.
hardware,
Yes.
software. It's a beautiful space here to do it. We can invite external people to join our podcast. We can have the podcast with other schools
True.
at Mondrian. So I think we should definitely do that.
Cool.
And do some invitationals as well on the gaming part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
And props to Timothy and Eric for everything.
yes for
From technical stuff to advice to equipment.
you can see a picture of the podcast equipment we're using on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Should be on there by now if this is online. So yeah, you can see what we're using, what we're the mics, the everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
The
The
good stuff.
everything. The good
The
stuff.
real good stuff.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for inviting me, and I'd love to come back
No problem.
later this year and
Yeah.
see how we've advanced.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I thank everyone for joining. I thank my co-hosts again.
Oh yeah. No worries.
No worry.
I thank Ernest as a guest.
Oh no, we're
Welcome.
I mean, we're saying no worries, but I think it's a pretty big deal. We had
It's a
fun.
big deal.
It's
It's fun,
educational.
yes.
It's
Yeah,
we all experienced something.
a lot of
good today.
things. A lot of things to learn. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
things we learned.
A lot of stuff.
And a
So
lot of things
with
still to
pleasure.
learn. With pleasure. Yes. Okay. And of course, I thank everyone for listening. Yeah. And I see everyone in the next podcast. Later.
Thank you for listening to the ROCM podcast.
You can follow us on our socials, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter with the handle @ROCM_esports.